Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad AMNAN HAKIM SUHAIMI. I'm a 23 years old student from Kedah. So today I will present to you about my e-portfolio for this subject. Before this, I graduated in Diploma English Communication at College Professional Marasri Iskandar, and currently I am continuing my study in law degree at UNIZA. So here is my vision and mission. So for the weekly exercise, during week 1, acquiring a fundamental understanding of the subject matter during the initial week of this subject. At the beginning of the week, there was an introductory session that provided an overview of the course and its objective. The lecturer provided a concise overview of the course structure, emphasizing significant subjects and key deadlines. Subsequently, the attention shifted towards a comprehensive examination of various categories of corporate entities. We acquired knowledge about partnerships, cooperation, and other forms of association through comprehensive lectures and group discussion that delve into the legal elements and characteristics of different business structure. Next, we move to week 2. During the second week of my study on this course, we began to look at the process of partnership formation. The lecturer provided a comprehensive explanation of the specific legal matters that arise when starting a partnership. They discussed significant matters such as agreements, monetary contribution, and profit sharing agreements. An engaging and unique learning experience was also introduced through a tutorial task centered around a movie named Lex Theatre. This task not only enhanced the enjoyment of study, but it also provided us with an opportunity to apply the scholarly concept we have been discussed in class. Next is week 3. During this week, I went to Bangkok to attend the ELSA mobility program. However, I still did my part on the tutorial task about how to form a partnership company. Throughout the fourth week, an in-depth examination was conducted on the intricacies of partner integration as regulated by Part 4 of the Partnership Act 1961. The lecturers delved into the complex intricacies of component integration, placing particular emphasis on liability and shares allocation. The week syllabus also encompassed the topic of property control inside partnerships, providing students with a comprehension of the legal regulation that dictate the management of assets within this particular economic framework. A tutorial session was created to facilitate our learning process. Moving on to week 5. During this week, explanation of each section of the Act pertaining to the liability of a firm. Section 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 of Partnership Act 1961. During this week, we learned a lot in the class about the liability of a firm that was stated in the Partnership Act. Next is week 6. On this week, we have attended an online lecture from Mr. Ahmad Muaz. The lecture focuses on how to start a business in legal services from the perspective and experience of Mr. Muaz. The session not only covered the theory but also the experience and some advice from the speaker. Overall, the online lecture not only enhanced our understanding of the legal aspects involving in starting a firm, but it also provided valuable insights into the practicalities of drafting a partnership agreement. In week 7, we have studied the dissolution of partnership, dissolution by agreement, retirement from partnership at will, notice to dissolve, converting a fixed-term partnership to an at-will partnership, dissolution by death, bankruptcy or criminal activity are all forms of partnership dissolution. It also discusses court dissolution with justification including lunacy, lifelong incompetence, detrimental conduct, intentional and persistent breach, business loss, and fair and reasonable reason. There are also some cases that included in this topic such as Cliffords against Thames, Abbots against Abbots, and Jones against Noy. Week 8 is the week of our midterm break. I had the opportunity to go to Bukit Jalil Stadium to watch the Malaysian Cup final between Terengganu FC against Johor Darul Ta'zim FC with my housemate. During week 9, we have studied the introduction of company law. A marketer is someone or something that starts or organizes a business. A promoter is the individual who launches a firm or forms of a company in corporate law. For example, the promoter lists the company's stock on the market and creates the prospectus, among other tasks required to get the business up and running. If the promoter lies in the prospectus, they are responsible and have a responsibility to be honest with potential investors so that they are not taken advantage of. Promoters have responsibility to act in the best interest of the firm and not to profit from its promotion in any way. Overall, the main objective during this week is to become familiar with the legal duties, liabilities and issues that promoters face under Malaysian company law. During week 10, we extensively discussed the concept and formation of a company. Additionally, we discussed the implication of a business transitioning into a formal corporate structure. Initially, we acquired knowledge on the fundamental aspects that distinguish a company, such as its legal entity, restricted liability, and capacity for ongoing operation beyond its founders. Next, we discussed the systematic procedure for initiating a business. We examined the legal prerequisites and various types of enterprises, including both public and private entities. During week 11, I focused the majority of this week on finishing the lecture assigned tasks, concentrating on the development of our e-portfolio and video presentation. E-portfolio serves as a digital record of the knowledge and skill acquired throughout the course. Meanwhile, the video presentation serves as a supplementary component to the e-portfolio, recounting our academic achievement throughout the semester. All in all, week 11 has been a combination of academic tasks, including the successful completion of assignment and a short break that will remain attached in our memory as university students. Next, we move to the project part. The project that we have made for this subject is drafting partnership agreement. We have learned to create a partnership agreement for Everytime Mart, a company that we made up for this subject. The agreement shows the roles and responsibilities of each individual involved and outlines the partnership framework. It functions as a set of guidelines governing our interaction. Initially, we have established an official commencement date and shared our respective names and geographical location with each partner. We have reached a consensus regarding the name of our partnership, the purpose of our business, and the duration of our collaboration in accordance with the regulation of the states we have selected. The financial aspect was also resolved. We reached a consensus over the individual contributors and the distribution of profits and losses. We have meticulously devised strategies for managing our finances, maintaining accurate records, and addressing any potential legal matters that may emerge. We took further steps to ensure that each individual is fully aware of their assigned tasks in accordance with their respective abilities. The documents outlines our approach to managing our business assets, the protocol to follow in the event of creditor involvement, and the strategies for navigating challenging circumstances. We have even streamlined the process of ending our relationship should the necessity arise. There are explicit procedures in the place of events such as retirement, resignation, or the death of an individual. Overall, this partnership agreement task is quite beneficial. It demonstrates the knowledge we have acquired in the class. Prior to commencing business activities, we ensured that we were well versed in all legal intricacies and adhered to the regulatory requirements. We aim to establish a high level of mutual understanding, recognizing its significance in our role as business partners. Hence, I hope that one day I will use this knowledge whenever I start my own business or enter into a partnership agreement. So for my reflection, the recent weeks of lesson have mostly focused on the principle of association and corporate law. My education has enhanced my understanding in the legal issues that arise in the context of business operation. By acquiring knowledge on topics such as company initiation, management, and legal frameworks, I have gained more comprehensive comprehension of the intricacies of company law. Last but not least, I believe that the extensive weeks of classes dedicated to studying the course have provided me with a strong foundation in my field of business law. Through my path, I have gained valuable knowledge about various aspects of launching a business and navigating the intricate dynamics among stakeholders. I think that's all for me. Thank you.